بچه‌ها، اسم من امیر والکوره. اومدیم اولین ویدیو من در یوتیوب. لایک و ساب فراموش نشه. بزن بریم سراغ ویدیو. خب با سخت‌ترین بازی دنیا رو میخوایم انجام بدیم. بزن بریم. آها گیر نکن دیگه، حال و حوصله‌تو ندارم. 500 بار رکورد کردم. پونصد بار رکوردت کردی، نرین تو اعصابم. کاره باد شما لایک و ساب ببینید. من دارم اینجا پاره میشم. رفت کاره باز دیگه، بارا دیگه سگ گاو. خبر مرگت بیاد.
If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the car, if you won some money at the casino,
you put all your winnings on red, but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it, if you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original food, starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here.
2,000 years later.
Thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002, titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game is Jazuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to game control. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
فلجی تو فلج. طور خود سانسورا رو انجام بده.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never go past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a deep frustration, a real punch in the gut.
حتما دعوتتون میکنم که بازی انجام بدین. بسیار باحاله ولی فشاری. اینقدر فشاری دوست داری برید توی بازی با مش بزنید دماغش.
اینا رو بعد کجا ما در بردیم؟
من دارم به عذاب میکشم. الان تا حالا دارم عذاب میکشم دیگه. اونجام در اومد. ای بابا نیافت جون مادرت دیگه. فلج فلج تا از این آدم نیه و اسم گیمش کوهنورد چیزه. آها رفت با گیر نکن دیگه. حالا اونجا دست رو نمیار بالا، اما دست رو نمیبره عقب. ای بابا بخشید بچه های کم فشاری شدن. بازی بسیار فشاریه.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them. And it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real. When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas. And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with. And in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world. Not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
من نمیدونم سازنده بازی چی فکر کرده. من نمیدونم. گفته اینو بسازم که نشون بدم که چقدر کوهنوردی سخته. خب حداقل با دست چیز میکردی توی قابلمه. ایاف برو بالا پسرم. برو پسر. دستو ببر داخل دیگه. داره به عذاب میکشه. برو بالا. بیا برو تو آشغالا. های آشغال بخوریم. برو تو آشغالا. نگاه الان باز دستشو میاره داخل. کدوم میبره دستو داخل؟ اینا این هر طرف میره جور دیگه میشه. اونجا زور بده نه که اینجا. مثلا اینجا کنه باز. اذیت نکن دیگه. من چجور سازنده بازی با فکر نمیشه را جا نداری اینو بذاری.
Oof, sorry about that.
با فنای بروسلی رو برم روش. من رفتم پیش بروسلی، آموزش‌های بروسلی رو دیدم. الان دیگه میره بالا. نره بالا دیگه هیچی. نگاه کن. بچه ها بیایم به دادم برسیم. دیگه این پارت اینو دیگه نخوای. هر بازی دیگه بگیم فقط اینو دیگه نگیم بازی کن. جون مادرتون دیگه نگیم بازی کنیم. دارم عذاب میکشم. لایک و ساب فراموش نشه.
Oh, it happened again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
ای دهنت سرویس. میخوای بیاف برو از اول کلن جای اون درخته. خوبه اونجا بری. دلت خنک میشه اونجا بری. یک موزپد بزرگ بگیرم. موزپد کوچیک میخوام چیز بازی کن. میخوام میره بیرون. مثلا برو بالا پایین. برو پایین دیگه. پایین هم نمیره. اسکر پلش. برو پایین. میخوام ببرم. اسکر پلش. برو دیگه داره. این دو رو میرم. اگه دیگه نشد شروع کنیم. نری من گیم رو میبندم. دفعه دیگه اینجا برم شاید آسون. نه!
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
امیدوارم از ویدیو خوشتون اومد باشه. لایک و ساب فراموش نشه. خداحافظ. عیدم به همتون تبریک میگم. خداحافظ.